Hello, everybody. Hello. How is everybody doing this Friday evening? How are you doing? Or whatever evening or morning you're listening. If you're listening to a replay, hey, happy good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you're at. How are you doing? I'm so excited to be there and be here. My name is Tammy M. Lilly, and I am your host. I am the owner of KRC Companies. KRC Companies consists of KRC Tax and Business Services as well as KRC Bookstore. Today we are concentrating on KRC Bookstore, but I want to tell you a little bit about KRC Tax and Business Services because we have tax season coming up. Yes, you guys. Yes. We got tax season coming up. Get a little tongue tied, sorry. We have tax season coming up. I am so super excited about this season because this season can make some changes in your life. You know, in the world that we live in, we have to have funding to do certain things that we want to do, whether you're talking about starting a business, you're talking about buying a house, you're talking about getting a new car because your car is raggedy, you're talking about doing some traveling. Majority of everything that you might be looking to do in this 2023 tax season that's coming up, this 2023 year that's coming up, a lot of those things consist of funding. And this is a good season for funding if you're in a certain income bracket. If you're in a low income bracket or a very little income bracket or even no income bracket, there may be ways that you can go and file your taxes to be able to bring about betterment to your certain situation. So you're not waiting for this season to come next year. So I want to tell you that I have been in the industry for over 22 years. Ever since my oldest was little, I have been doing taxes. So I've been in this industry. I have longevity in this thing. I have much experience in this thing. So definitely allow me to take care of your tax preparation needs. It doesn't matter if you're an individual or if you're a business. We got you covered. So make sure you reach out to Tammy M. Lilly with KRC Tax and Business Services for your tax preparation needs. We have all the bank products that you possibly need. We have the experience that you need. We can get you the best return possible within the legal limits of the law. So definitely make sure you go to our website if you want to check out our legitimacy, www.krctaxbusiness.com. We're on social media. We're on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We are there for your viewing pleasures. So you can go and check and make sure that you are using a reputable company to do your return, that we're not a fly-by company. We're not just here during the tax preparation season. We are here for you, serving you year round. We are here for you every single year. So we're going to get off that subject right there, but just make sure you think about us when you are ready to file those returns, when you got the documents in the hand to be ready to file. Make sure you think about us because we are here for you. So let's roll off into this thing. I haven't really told my story too often, not lately, about how I became the owner of KRC Bookstore. KRC Bookstore stemmed off of KRC Tax and Business Services, where I started out as a tax preparer, gravitated into a tax professional, longevity in this thing. And so I wanted to set myself apart for every other tax professional, tax preparer that's out there. So I went to a seminar and they talked about writing a book. So long story short, I wrote a book. Then I was like, I can't be in this thing without showing homage to my faith. So I started out co-authoring in a devotional. And then I had a women empowerment book. So once I had these 3 books under my belt, I was like, what? I have a few books plus the free ebook that I gave away. Excuse me. Why not open up a bookstore? Why not share this platform with other authors out there, Black authors who are about promoting positive Black images? Why not share this platform with others? So here I am, KRC bookstore, then we blossom into It's in a Book. Why is it It's in a Book? Because we believe everything, anything that you could be looking for can be found in the book. You just have to find the correct book. Hey, what you think? What you think about that? So, without further ado, we are going to go ahead and drop into a commercial real quick, and we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about this 2023 season that we have coming up, some things that we're doing. We want to share with you. You might want to adopt those things yourself, or you might want to take it and customize it for yourself. And we want to talk about, I have a couple books with me that I want to talk to you in regards to. Tell you about some of the things that we're doing 2023 as far as events is concerned, some of the opportunities we have come about. We're going to tell you about those things. But before I go any further, let's go ahead and run a commercial, and I will be back with you shortly.
Here we go.
Hey, welcome back. Hello, how are y'all doing? I pray that everything is going well for y'all tonight. As we're closing into this 2022 season, going into the 2023 season, I just want to first start off by saying whatever you're deciding on doing for the new year's coming in, whether you're staying at home, whether you are going out and partying, drinking, or you're going to church, or whatever it is, please make sure you're being safe out there. Please do stay diligent, watching your surroundings, because there's a lot of crazy things that happen on New Year's Eve, and sometimes you may not even be out the house. I've heard about people, shooting guns in the air, and the bullet come back down and hit somebody in their head. So, I'm a praying person, so I'm gonna pray my safety in, and I'm gonna be at somebody's church. But just whatever you're doing, please be safe as you can. Unfortunately, certain things you cannot run from, but try to be as safe as you can. So, tonight is Friday night, and I'm actually traveling. So, I'm traveling to my hometown, and I am here to celebrate life. Celebrate life of an auntie that was in my short period of time that I lived in this town, because I had some things happen, and I ended up moving out of my hometown. But the short time I was here, this auntie of mine was part of my life. She was a part of my life on a couple of different aspects. She was a part of my life on my mother's side. She was a part of my life on my father's side. So after speaking to somebody, I was like, yeah, I need to be there. So we got in the car and we got here, and we're here celebrating life. So I want to send a special prayer out to my family, who is her child, her grandchildren, people that have got used to her being around in their life. Because when you could love somebody and be part of somebody's life, or they be a part of your life, and then you go off and to different places, parts of the world, and you don't see these people every day. So when they pass, yes, it's sad, but it's not as hard on you as it is on them, who are used to seeing these people every single day of their life. And that's their mother, that's their father, or that's their grandparent, their just somebody that's plays a major part in their life, all the way up until whenever they left the earth. So I want to send a special prayer out for my auntie's daughter and her immediate family. Keep them lifted up in prayer, and let them know that I'm here for them and that I love them. And I am praying for them, even when the dust settles. So often, when people first die, it's the dust is flying, and everybody's, getting to the funeral, everybody's coming in town and so forth. But when that dust settles, it's that quiet time that sometimes that people lose very close ones, start to see things clearly and see that, the reality is they're not coming back, So I want to say a special prayer out for my cousin and my auntie's, immediate family and what they're going through. So um, even in even in my understanding of death, because I lost my mother at a young age, the understanding I have of death, the respect I have for death, I understand that it's hard. And sometimes people take that for granted, that it's hard for people who are close to them. So, and just let you know, life is short. Cherish your life that you have. Cherish your life with that particular person, because one day you will look up and either you or them will be, gone for this earth. Um, just because you're young, that don't mean you're gonna live, and just because you're old, that don't mean you're gonna die. So life is not promised for anybody. Nobody knows the day nor the hour. So it's important that we cherish that time together. So um, I'm going to take another break, and then I'm going to come back and talk about a couple books. We'll talk about the books that we have in the bookstore, and talk about some of the things that I have started doing for my some people call the next year a new beginning. Me, I don't say it's a new beginning. I say it's a continuation. So in my continuation to the next stage, the next chapter, I'm doing some things. And so I just want to kind of share those things with you, see what you think. Hey, it might be something that works for you, may not be something that works for you. So just want to share it with you. So without any further ado, let the love doctor talk to you real quick.
After looking at this, I know what you need. You need a taste of love. And be sure to follow up with Dr. Love at www.atasteoflove.love. After all, I am the only doctor who prescribes wine.
Hey, we're back. That was the Love Doctor. The Love Doctor, the only doctor who prescribes wine. This young lady is somebody that I co-authored a devotional with us two and over 20 other ladies. The Prayers of the Boss Babe, which is one of the books that catapulted me into the KRC bookstore era. That is a young lady who has she supported me in my very beginning of my stage of writing. It was amazing how we actually came across paths again on the Prayers of the Boss Babe projects. It's a volume 1, volume 2, volume 3. I love these projects. I believe that these are something that will profoundly bless you. So you can actually go check out these books on our website, www.krcbookstore.com. We believe in that books are great gifts. We believe books are great, and we believe that support begins support. So these are things that we definitely believe in, we ride by. So definitely go to our website and check out the books that are in the bookstore. We are actually adding more onto them. We started a brand new opportunity for authors, and so you will be seeing some more books being added on. I'm super excited about that. So let's see. Let's talk about these books for him. I will have one book I want to tell you about, because this is something that when I came across this young man and his book, I was like, I have got to have this book in the bookstore. I think this book, matter of fact, this book is so powerful. Unfortunately, in this day and time, our community is suffering. And not only is our community suffering, but the head of our community is having issues along the way. And that is our Black men. So this particular book that I'm selling this one by itself as well as I'm selling it as a bundle. The book is $25. The T-shirt that we sell bundling with this is $25. Um, um, it's on the website. So if you want to buy it as a bundle, it's $45. But this particular book, it says, "Stand Up: A Message to Black Men, a message of hope and a call to action." So I just thought I was just so blown away by this book, and I think this is a book that should be in every young male's life to help them along the way, and show them some things that they definitely need to take in consideration when going throughout their day-to-day lives as a young man, as a future father, as a future husband, what have you. One of the things is it talks about who am I? It talks about planting your seeds of life. Now, these are things that, of course, everybody needs to know about planting seeds of life and so forth, but it takes it from a male talking to another male, specifically a Black male talking to another Black male. So that's why I just think this book is so profound and so much needed. It talks about manifesting your purpose, distractions, and fulfilling your purpose, building yourself up when all odds are against you. So, this is a very good book. You have a young man in your life, definitely want to get this to him. It's only $25. So, and then I also want to tell you about some of the things that I'm doing I've started doing now as going into 2024. I purchased this particular book. This says a year question. So this particular book that I purchased, it says a 5-year question a day memory journal, excuse me. What it does, it takes a particular day and it asks a question. And you ask yourself this question in the present time, a year from now, 2 years from there. Like one of the things is, who is the kindest person you know? So I thought this was really, really cool. And it just kind of, takes you down memory lane. So, um, so those are some of the things I have been gravitating off and doing. Because when I seen it, I was like, I think that was really, really cool. So I was like, let me get this. And so I started flipping through it, going through it, and I was like, okay, this is something that I want to make a part of my day-to-day routine. So I have been working on that. So again, 2023 is coming. I know you see all these people writing about things. I'm going to go into this year with this. I'm going to have these New Year's resolutions. I'm going to have these vision board parties and all these kind of things. And these things are important. You definitely want to make this, a part of your transitioning to your 2023 or your, whatever the year is that you transition into. Those are definitely some things that you want to do. I'm not really big on emphasizing on New Year's resolutions or waiting to the new year to do something or so forth. I mean, sometimes, we give ourselves these empty, goals, these empty promises, and time come and we don't We don't do them, you know. So my thing is, you put these resolutions out here. How are you planning to how are you planning to get there? What is your plan to implement you to get to that point? If you want to lose weight, what are you going to do to lose weight? I mean, that's people's favorite um resolutions. I want to lose this amount of pounds. So how are you going to get there? Are you going to go to the gym? Or you plan on exercising every day? Or you plan on exercising how often you plan on exercising? Or you gonna get a gym membership? Are you gonna get a fitness trainer? Are you not gonna spend all this money? You just gonna get out there and go walk? You know, you have to have a plan about how you. What is your plan? That's the $1 million questions. What is your plan to lose that weight? What is your plan to be more financially, stable, more financial success? What is your plan to have better credit? What is your plan to get a better car, get a better job, get a house? What's your plans to get the house? You can't just say, "Hey, I'm gonna get me a house." How you plan on getting a house? How you gonna make the money? How you find out what you got to do in order to get there? So, I just see these different things and so forth. And so I kind of approach my next year, a little bit differently. Um, just kind of giving you some insight on what I'm doing. So, all right. 2023 happenings with KRC bookstore. We have 3 events thus far on the schedule. Now we're adding more, going to be implementing more. January 14th, we're going to do a book signing. As time goes on, as it gets a little closer, I'll be able. It's going to be at I'll tell you for sure. It's going to be at in Houston at the Black Store Experience. If you're familiar with that area over in Sunnyside, that's where we're going to be having the particular event at. I would have the time narrowed down, but I definitely have the place narrowed down. What we're gonna be doing over there. That's they have all kinds of different events over there, and that's just one of the things that they do. I was asked to start bringing in book events because if we're gonna better the community, we have to start out with education. We have to start out with how we're going to educate one another. The Bible teaches us my people perish due to the lack of knowledge. So where do you find knowledge? You find it in the book. It's in the book. So that's one of the things we're going to be doing in 2023. Then March 18th, we actually going to be at the Afro Social Love in Houston, Texas. That's one quite big event that comes here once and twice out the year. And I always try to participate in it, gearing up for that. If you know an author that's interested in sharing a table with us, we are looking to share our table with at least 2 authors. What's the purpose of that? The purpose of that is to open up an opportunity for authors to get, access to the flow of traffic that comes to the Afro Social Love event, and allows them to get the maximum exposure with coming to that particular event. I need the help with the crowd control. Why do I need help with crowd control? Because the crowd be awesome. So, and the last event we have scheduled, and like I said, we're adding more on, is July 29th, 2023. We're going to do the It's in the Book Award event again. We're going to do it in the Houston, Texas area. We're going to be celebrating Black authors that promote positive Black images. What's the genre? We're talking about children's books. We're talking about devotionals. We're talking about positive affirmations. We're talking about, we want to celebrate the publishers. We want to celebrate the editors, the formatters, the ghost writers. We want to celebrate as many people as we can that makes a contribution to Black literature. That's what it's all about. We want these people to know that we appreciate them, no matter if, mama, dad, pop, sister, brother, whoever you looking for, the appreciation from, or need the appreciation from, and you don't get it from them. We want you to know that we appreciate you and what you're doing. So, that's what it's in the Book of Words about, because our motto is it's in the book. It doesn't don't matter what you're looking for, anything and everything you could be looking for can be found in the book. You just have to find the right book. So that's what we're doing on July 29th. As time gets closer, we will have more details for you. If you know anybody that you would like to nominate, please do so. We want to celebrate them in their achievements as being an author. You know, we do not take being an author lightly by far, because we understand the tedious task of producing a book, to be able to take the time out to draft something together, to take the time out to outsource it to a formatter, to take the time out to go to an editor. And the people that make these things happen, make this dream come to fruition, we want to celebrate them too. So that is what it's all about. So um that's basically all I have for you tonight. I want to thank everybody who has been following It's in a Book Show. Thank you so much. If you're interested in being a guest, please let us know. We have guest spots opening up. We're here every single Friday, talking about books, talking about KRC Bookstore. If you're interested in having a commercial on here, we welcome you. If you just want a regular shout out, we can give you a shout out, and we write the notes down, and say, hey, make sure you go see Tammy M. Lilly from KRC Tax and Business Services. Let her service your tax preparation needs. She's been in the industry for over 20 years. Matter of fact, she's been in the industry for over 22 years. We want you to go see her, because she'll get you right, she'll get you tight, she'll get you the best return possible within the legal limits of the law. See how I did that? I rolled that off the top of my head, and that's what I can do for you, so we can make that happen. Say, make sure you get to me if you're trying to look for an actual commercial, like one of the commercials that we play here. We can set you up with that as well. Um, if you need a commercial created, we can create that for you. If you have a commercial already and you need a platform to play it on, we got that for you. If you need both, we got that for you. So, if you're interested in having your book reviewed here, we got you. We do free reviews. If you're interested in being in the bookstore, we got that for you. Definitely reach out to us. Anything and everything you're looking for that I'm mentioning here, and you want to get more details on it, please definitely make sure you let us know. Please go visit our website, www.krcbookstore.com. You can send a message through there. You can text or call 832-443-8177, or you can send an email to info@krcbookstore.com. See, we make sure we're here for you on all aspects, no matter what the capacity is that you choose to speak to us on. We're here for you. Facebook, we got you. We're playing on YouTube. Oh, YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, please make sure you hit the notification bell and make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Become a subscriber. We would love to have you. If you're listening, please give me a shout out where you're calling from, where you're listening from, so I can turn around and say, hey, Tammy M. Lilly is listening from Texas with KRC Tax and Business Services, with KRC Bookstore. Uh, uh, Everything and anything you could be looking for, it can be found in the book. Why? Because it's in the book. We put something together for you. See how good I threw that all together? Now, just think, if I actually put my mind to it and actually wrote something up for you, how much better that'd be. So, boom, there you go. So, thank you so much for watching. We're going to close you on out. Thank you so much, everybody. Everybody be so immensely blessed. Be safe out there, like I said. Be safe if you're drinking. Please drink responsibly. If you feel that you're unable to drive, please call an Uber, please call a taxi. Don't get out there on that road and kill yourself or kill somebody else or hurt somebody else or hurt yourself. If you're celebrating in the house, whatever it may be, if you're a praying woman or praying man, please pray for our nation because we so much need it. So thank you so much for watching. Everybody be very, very blessed. Bye-bye.